Welcome to the Social Lens and thank you for watching. In a significant development shaking the diplomatic landscape, the National Assembly of South Africa is poised to make a historic decision that could reshape the nation's foreign policy. Next Tuesday, a motion, presented by the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and supported by the ruling African National Congress, ANC, is set to be voted on, a motion that could lead to the closure of the Israeli embassy and the severance of diplomatic ties with Israel. This motion, a focal point of heated political discourse, has its roots in a recent meeting between the ANC and the South African Jewish Board of Deputies. The motion to close the Israeli embassy and cut diplomatic ties with Israel has ignited a firestorm of controversy. The EFF, known for its unwavering stance on human rights issues, argues that this move is a response to what they perceive as Israel's disproportionate use of force and human rights violations in the ongoing Middle East conflict. Adding significant weight to the motion is the support from the ANC, South Africa's ruling party. Historically vocal in its support for the Palestinian cause, the ANC's backing signals a united front within the South African political landscape against Israel. The controversy deepened after a meeting between the ANC and the South African Jewish Board of Deputies. Hurtful statements allegedly made by the ANC regarding the killing of Israeli civilians by Hamas intensified already heightened tensions surrounding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Representing the Jewish community in the country, the South African Jewish Board of Deputies called for a retraction of the alleged statements and expressed concern over the potential diplomatic fallout between South Africa and Israel. They emphasized the need for open dialogue and understanding, urging the ANC to reconsider its support for the motion. In response to the growing controversy, President Cyril Ramaphosa made a crucial announcement. South Africa has submitted a referral to the International Criminal Court (ICC) to investigate Israel's attacks on Gaza, reflecting the nation's commitment to holding those responsible for alleged human rights violations accountable on the international stage. The unfolding events in South Africa have garnered international attention. Israel's government expressed disappointment and concern over the potential closure of its embassy, emphasizing the importance of diplomatic channels for conflict resolution. Pro-Palestinian groups and human rights organizations, on the other hand, welcome South Africa's move, viewing it as a principled stand against perceived injustices in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This diplomatic rift adds to the global debate on the role of governments in addressing human rights abuses in conflicts worldwide. Within South Africa, the motion and its subsequent developments have sparked heated debates among politicians, activists, and citizens. Proponents argue that it aligns with South Africa's historical commitment to justice and human rights, drawing parallels with the country's own struggle against apartheid. Critics, however, express concerns about the potential economic and diplomatic consequences of severing ties with Israel. The South African government is now faced with the delicate task of balancing its commitment to human rights and justice with the potential impact on diplomatic relations and economic ties. As South Africa stands at the precipice of a historic decision, the vote on the motion to close the Israeli embassy and sever diplomatic ties with Israel will shape the nation's foreign policy and have far-reaching implications on the international stage. The outcome of the vote will undoubtedly reverberate through the halls of power, both within the country and beyond. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time.